with head coach Angel Elderkin of Appalachian State. If you have a question for Coach Elderkin, please press *1 at this time to get in the queue to ask questions. Coach, you have a game today against Georgia Southern, and that will take place in Boone. So before we get started with questions, please give us your opening statement on how the season's gone so far and what you're looking forward to the rest of the way.
Well, first and foremost, I thought I was going to miss the call because I was currently shoveling about 2 feet of snow out of my driveway. But luckily, I've made it in for the game today. It's getting a little bit better here with the snow. But 7 games into the Sun Belt, I think it's been a little bit of an up and down stretch for us. We're still really searching for consistency, and we're still working towards putting a 40-minute basketball game together. Positive of that is there's still a lot of basketball left, and and looking at the Sun Belt right now, I really feel that on any given night, it's anybody's game. So I think there's a lot of positive and a lot of games to be played yet.
Thank you very much, Coach. Appreciate your dedication on shoveling the snow. And without further ado, we will go to Dan McDonald of McD Media for first questions. Dan, please go ahead.
Morning, Coach. Congratulations on making it in. 2 quick questions. One, I know you haven't shot the ball as well as you wanted to. Was that something that was a concern going into the season? And number 2, what have y'all done well in the first half, and what do you really need to improve on in the second half?
Yeah, coming into this season, we talked a lot about being a better defensive team, and we didn't spend a lot of time in shooting the basketball. And then it was like around the first week of December, we made a really drastic change to our practice, and we started doing a lot of shooting. I'm talking about we started 45 minutes of shooting, just game-like shots, and then we went through a stretch where we had some success. We played Carolina really tough. We turned around and we beat Richmond. We beat Furman. And, so we left kind of going home for Christmas feeling better about the changes that we made. Then we started Sun Belt action, and, preparing for different kind of defensive styles every night has really somewhat affected our shooting, and we've been very, very inconsistent. So now we focus so much on that I thought now in the second half we've lost our defensive intensity and who we were defensively. So now we've kind of flip-flopped and gone back to that. And I'm just hoping that right now we can have some carryover in terms of now they understand that if they get in the gym and put the time in, the shots will come. But we've got to practice more on the defensive end. But one of the things in the first half of the season, we were 14th in the country in rebounding. And then we started Sun Belt play, and we really let that number slip, and we were really disappointed. So I think that we've got to get back to that rebounding team that we started out to be.
Appreciate it, Coach. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you very much, Dan. Looks like, Dan, you have another follow-up here. Dan, please go ahead.
Coach, just wanted to ask you about Maddie's story, about what she's meant, stepping up, just a sophomore, but it sort of looks like she's taking on a leadership role for you.
She's been outstanding, and it's really, as a coach, to see a player put in the amount of time and effort that she does in practice. It's really just great to see it translating into the game. And I thought she started off the season slow, but she's really picked it up, and she's really become a go-to player for us. And with that, exactly what you said, she's more comfortable being a leader now that she's producing on the court. So big things ahead for Maddie Story. She's just a great player.